Hi, welcome back to Wallflowers. So today I'm making peanut butter cookies and they're absolutely wonderful. Really crunchy on the outside, a little bit chewy on the inside. Absolutely delicious. Sorry for speaking with my mouth full. Please stick with me. I'll not only tell you how I made it, but how little it cost me to make 27 cookies. Okay, so I'm going to crack on with making them. So recently you would have seen me buying these more than these 2 jars, but you would have seen me buying 42 jars of peanut butter for an amazing deal of £2.50. And the breakdown of that was just under 6 pence per jar. So each jar of these is equal to a cup of peanut butter, and I'm going to use 2 of them. So it's 2 cups of peanut butter. Now this is a really old-fashioned recipe. It's been going for years, but it's only recently I've attempted to make it. And with me having such a large supply of peanut butter now, I've actually got 72 jars of it now. So I've got over a year's supply of peanut butter. So it's a perfect time for me to start making more and more of these yummy cookies. If you were to actually buy these cookies in the supermarket, they're anywhere between £1.50 a pack to £3 plus a pack. Now generally within that pack you might get 8 to 10 cookies. So I'm making double the batch, and my total cost here will equal 40 pence. So as I've said, just under 6 pence, but we round it up to the penny. So it's cost me 12 pence for 2 jars of this peanut butter. I've paid 80 pence for a bag of sugar. And I'm using approximately a quarter of it, so it's 2 cups of sugar. So this recipe calls for equal amounts of the peanut butter and the sugar. So it's 2 cups of peanut, 2 cups of sugar. So I paid 20 pence for the sugar, the quarter, 12 pence for the peanut butter. I've paid 20 pence for 3 eggs. So let's call this 15 pence, even though it's a little less. So that's 32, 47 pence. So let's round it up, and I'm going to use a tablespoon of vanilla. And of course I made that myself. And we're just going to use a tablespoon of it. No, it's 2 teaspoons, which equals 1 tablespoon. So let's call that the 3 pence. So my cookies for 2 batches are going to cost 50 pence. Is that right? So yeah, homemade cooking is much more beneficial if you've got the surplus ingredients at home. And as I say, I've got 12 months supply of this peanut butter at the rock bottom price, so it's totally worth it to me. As you can see, there's no flour in this recipe. It's a tried and tested, really old recipe, and it works. I've used chunky peanut butter, so there will be chunks of peanut butter in it. If you prefer smooth, use smooth. Now comes the messy part. Oh, I haven't added the vanilla yet. Waste not, want not. I have to smell it. Wonderful. I always smell it. Have you made these at home before? Or after seeing me making them, is this something you might try to make? Just be careful and stick to the timings. So I've got the oven on, gas mark 6, 180. It's quite stiff because the peanut butter is really thick. Just want to make sure that vanilla is mixed in properly. I'm really looking forward to trying these. Right, now comes the messy part. I've got 2 trays here with my greaseproof paper on, and I'm just going to start putting my hands in. And I want balls, but I don't want them too big. We start off with all good intentions, don't we? Getting precise, and then towards the end we lash them on. But there's one. And they look lovely, they look like caramel. And that one's slightly bigger. Because of course you've got to remember they will spread on the parchment paper. And I'll take a pinch off that second one. Now we had some cookies that I bought at the Food Initiative. We had them yesterday, chocolate chip cookies. And there was literally only 6 in the packet. So as I say, some might have 10 or more, and some you literally, if they're a chunky cookie, you'll only get 6 to 8. So this way, you get much more bang for your buck. They smell lovely as well. I'm so tempted to lick my fingers. I love the smell of peanut butter. You won't eat these, will you? It'll just be me and Oscar. All the more for us. Just thinking whether I've got those spaced out enough. So I might space them out a bit more. Three more in. 2 in the middles. Do you know what? The messy jobs, a lot of people don't like doing it just because it's messy. It really doesn't bother me. You can wash your hands and it's over in a minute. It's all out your nails, all out your hands. And then you've got the delicious food in front of you to enjoy. Like making the patties or the fish cakes. So worth doing it with the trimmings of what you got left over from a meal. Completely, yeah. And we'll have to do more and more of this as expenses grow and everything becomes more expensive. We can still have our treats. We can still have different things. It just takes a little bit more work. But make it fun. Make it enjoyable. What have you been baking in the kitchen this week? Any cakes, any bread? Are you practicing for when the time comes? At the moment, I started practicing bread a long time ago. And at the moment, I'm getting so much free bread. It's really not prudent of me to be actually using the gas and using the ingredients up right now to make it, because I'm getting so much free at the food initiatives. But I do have the skills to make it. I am fully up, practiced, able to make bread, barm cakes, etc. If you're not and you haven't practiced making it, now is the time to practice making your bread, practice making things that you think you might need in the future. As I say, wheat and things like that may be an issue, so keep some of that bread flour in the pantry and make sure it's there for when you need it. Keep extra bread in the freezer. I could do a little bit more actually. Let's get one more out of this. Maybe two. Doesn't matter if one's smaller than the other, it's still a little treat. There we go. I'm literally just going to run my hands in the water. I could do with a fork. Excuse me, have I got a fork? I've got the sugar fork, that's right. Dip the fork in the sugar and go one way. Dip the fork in the sugar and go another way. They're not Instagram. They're for home food, home eating. They're not masterpieces, but I'm sure they'll be absolutely beautiful to eat. Tomorrow, if you haven't seen my haul videos before, tomorrow on a Friday, I do my haul videos. And as I've discussed here in this video, the low prices I've paid for these ingredients, such as 12 pence for 2 jars of peanut butter. The reason my costs are so low is because I don't actually shop in a supermarket. I shop in discount food stores that prevent food from going to landfill. And I've shopped like that for a long, long time. And tomorrow on the channel, I actually do the haul. And I generally spend 25 to 35 pounds a week. And when I tot it up, compared to the supermarket prices, it's generally 100 to 200 pounds worth of what the supermarket would cost. And I've literally only spent 20, 25, 35 pounds. So it's dramatic savings for really good food. So yeah, I'm just going to give that 10 minutes and then we'll come back and I'll show you what they look like. So we baked these for just over 10 minutes and they look absolutely wonderful. They're cookies, absolutely wonderful. So all in all, I've managed to get 27 cookies. I'm going to taste one. Right, let's see. This one's a misshapen one, so I'll taste that first. not overly. Really nice. I think they'll actually be a little bit more crunchy as they cool down even further. Absolutely beautiful peanut butter flavour. Absolutely delicious. So they're a bit softer in the middle and crispier, crunchier around the outside. And they're absolutely delicious. They are proper cookies. I'm so glad I made these. Really so glad. And 27 for 50 pence. That's absolutely amazing. A mountain of cookies. Oh, and they're a really good size as well. That's what I'm quite happy about. They're a very good size, each individual cookie. You know, they're not huge, they're not massive, but they're really good size. Not tiny. So I'm so happy with them. I'm really looking forward to finishing this one off in a minute. Okay, thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this recipe, and if you haven't already made it, please have a go. We've got these ingredients in our cupboards and we can make so much with it instead of spending more at the supermarket. It's absolutely amazing. I know I will make these again and again and again, and I'm really happy. I didn't realise they'd turn out this well. Please take care. Remember you're loved, and the world is a better place with you in it. Bye, love.